On the 10th day of winter, Stardew gave to me, I don't know, a diamond, hopefully. Hello, everyone. Artenu the Violet Wizard here, and today we are once again resuming Stardew Valley. Last time we managed to get our coop upgraded to the deluxe coop, meaning it is finally complete. And we managed to participate in the Festival of Ice. So for this session, we have quite a few tasks that need to be taken care of. And I am very much looking forward to these. We'll be getting some very nice development on the farm going in these next couple of in-game days. And man, I am really excited for it. This is going to be a fun session, provided that my computer's able to remain stable enough for things to run properly. But yeah, really looking forward to it. This should be a fun one. Just want to get all of these winter seeds watered. As I have very high hopes for the harvest we get from these by the end of the season. Should get us a lot of money, which we'll be able to use for our projects that we're going to be doing once the second year starts. Oh man, that's going to be very fun. Still going to be a while before we get started on the second year, but who knows, it should be a very interesting time for us, especially seeing how things on the farm have developed since we first began this agricultural journey. Everything seems to be doing good there right now. Let's put away these mushrooms, then we can get started on our poultry here. Because now that we have the deluxe... Wow, really? We're starting off right away with a duck feather. Man, I should have sang about getting a duck feather. That would have been perfect. But yeah, it's very nice that we have one of these. I think we need to donate those for the collection. Yep, we need that. As for our eggs, we will store these because we have a mission to gather a bunch of these for Gus. It's got 12 days in order to get 24 eggs. With the amount of poultry that we currently have on the farm, we should be able to easily take care of this mission. With that taken care of, how about we stop in on our bovines? We're doing pretty good. Don't worry, girls. The situation with the hay will be better soon once we get this barn upgraded. But for now, let's harvest some milk. I just want to memorize. Okay, yeah, so we get the duck item and the goat items on the same day. Very good to note. And I believe I also need to donate a large milk for the collection. Yeah. Okay, so we'll definitely take care of that soon. But for now, we can convert these into cheese. Whoop. And that milk can go in storage. Alright, put that in there. So, we're going to need a lot of money for getting our barn upgrade. We need 25,000 gold right off the bat. In terms of our other supplies, we have all the stone and all the wood we need. So, it's all about making money in this session, among other things. Because there's one thing I want to take care of right away now that we have the deluxe barn. Because that means we are able to add a new resident to our farm. And I'm very excited for that, because this one will be very important. Definitely gives us some good resources, especially one which will be important not only for making money, but also for achieving certain things, as we'll see later down the line. So what I want to do is pop over to Marnie's. Store canned axe. Okay, we've already donated that. We're popping over to Marnie's right away. Hello there. And we are going to purchase our new animal, the rabbit. These are woolly rabbits. They shed precious wool every few days. Lives in the coop. Definitely pretty expensive at 8,000 G. So they're 10 times more expensive than chickens. But you'll definitely want these on the farm, so we are going to go ahead and grab one. So I don't think these come in other colors like the typical other animals do. Alright, so for you, we're going to name you Clover. Great, I'll send little Clover to his new home right away. So we get a confirmation that the rabbits you buy are male. Or at least this one is. Yep, let's go take a quick peek at our little bun. Actually, forget, like, the official term for a baby rabbit. Because I think it might be kitten, actually. Yep, there he is. Little Clover is still a baby, so we're gonna need to wait for him to grow up before we finally get to reap the benefits. But that is okay. Whoop. Okay, so now that we got that taken care of, we got some stuff to take care in town, I believe. So how about we go pop on over? Do we have any geodes? Yes, we have quite a few. We can crack these open while we're in town. See you there, worms. Got an ancient drum. Okay, we've already had one of those before. So yeah, these are going to be some interesting sessions. A lot of stuff I definitely want to focus on as we're going forward. And, oh, it's Sebastian's birthday, so we'll definitely want to check in with Seb and give him a gift. So we should have plenty of things in store for him. If you get the sashimi recipe from Linus, then you'll easily be able to have a gift for Sebastian, since you can make sashimi out of any fish item. So anything you get from the crab pots will be good to give to him as gifts. One of the things you can also give him that's really good, ooh, dwarf gadget. One of the things he also likes is frozen tears, which can be obtained in the second main area of the mines. Shouldn't take too long to find one of those, so that can also be a good gift for him. And I'm still thinking about this one drawing of Sebastian I did, and I definitely do want to finish it at some point. It's kind of funny, it is actually almost done. I'm just kind of lazy about certain details of it. Yeah, a dwarf gadget we had before, and we used that to build one of our machines on the farm. Got quite a few new things from that. It's actually really good. I mean, we are just at the point where we can obtain fire geodes, so it makes sense. So we'll donate that, and that. Our collection is definitely filling up. It's also good because that will result in some very interesting upgrades for us in the near future. Alright, we got a gift to give to Sebastian, so let's take a horse back here. Grab that holly. And quickly warp back to the farm. Definitely want to grab these. Just as a nice little thing we can sell. Definitely going to keep hold of some of those crocus, as They make excellent gifts for Sandy, and we'll definitely want to visit her from time to time. Give some nice gifts to make her happy. Kind of think I might hold on to that goat cheese for later, but no, we need the money. So the goat cheese is a good gift to give to Leia, so that's why I can recommend holding on to that. Okay, we have plenty of frozen tears. We can give these to Sebastian for his birthday. Alright, let's go see the birthday boy, then. Don't really have any missions today, so I guess we can head into the mine and see if we can gather some materials. So not really materials we need. So I need jewels in order to get money. Can I hit the right thing? Yeah, we need to make a lot of money this session, so it's actually pretty likely that we're not going to have enough money to make the... in order to make the deluxe barn, but we can at least make our best effort to make as much as we can, so that we'll have enough for the next session. Because we still got a lot of tasks to do today. Hi, Maru. Going to see your brother. As long as he's inside. Yep, there he is. So are you working or gaming, bro? Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is. Thanks. This is nice. Sebastian seems lost in thought. So that definitely boosted up his ranking. It's actually very close to being dateable. Alright, so since we have a relationship with Sebastian up that much, how about we pop in here for a spell? And we got ourselves an event. Hey, Hayden. Sam and I are about to play Solarian Chronicles, the game. Why don't you join us? It's better with free players anyway. Okay, here we go. Let me draw the scenario card. This is a really fun little event. It looks like today's quest will take us into the Necromancer's Tower to try and reclaim the Solarian staff from the clutches of Dreadlord Zarf. Cool! Hayden, you ready to choose your character? Now and forever, I am the wizard! Hey, that's what I was gonna pick. I guess I'll be the healer then. Cool, warrior's my favorite anyway. Let's begin. The king has entrusted you and your companions with recovering the Solarian staff, a task which, if completed successfully, will ensure your place in the Hall of Legends, as well as a sizable fortune of gold and silver. After a long month journeying across unforgiving lands, you step out onto a precipice to see your destination looming in the distance. There, beyond the moonlit plain, lies the Necromancer's Tower, where Dreadlord Zarf usurps the power of the stolen Solarian staff for its vile purposes. The tower lies before you. Let's search for a back entrance. After searching around the base of the tower, you discover a trapdoor hidden in the brush, beneath a ladder, which your party descends. You find yourself in a sewer-like corridor. To your left, a hallway glows with a peculiar green light. To your right, a staircase leads up into the dark. Let's climb the stairs. You've come to a door at the end of a hallway. The time has come to face Dreadlord Zarf. Intruders! How dare you trespass in my private chambers! Ah, so you've come for the Solarian staff. Heh, fools! You'll make a nice addition to my skeleton army! Dreadlord Zarf is muttering an incantation. Let's put the shield charm on our friends. You place a shield charm on Sam and Sebastian. Zarf sends bolts of pure dark energy flying. One of them strikes Sebastian, but your shield charm reflects it back into Zarf's face. Zarf is defeated, and the Solarian staff glows peacefully. Order has been restored to the world. You finish the scenario with C rating. Hey, not bad. It took me like 3 or 4 tries to beat my first scenario. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. So that was a fun little event. So yeah, it is a multiple choice event, so you can get a variety of different scenarios with that, especially with the class you pick. And we got another event with Sebastian already. Oh, hello, Hayden. What, you haven't seen my motorcycle before? I guess I haven't shown it to you. I like all the character depth we get in these scenarios. Sometimes, after sundown, I make the long ride out of Stardew Valley. There's nothing else like it, blazing along the empty stretch of road toward the faint city glow. Once I've saved up enough money, I'm gonna head out on my own, to the city and beyond, just me and my bike. There we go, oil's changed. Hey, maybe I'll let you ride sometime if you want. That sounds fun. Great. So I've only rode on a motorcycle like once in my life, and that was when I was really, really young. But yeah, I really do like all the depth we get with Sebastian. We see his friendship with Sam, how he does programming over the computer, and he also rides and maintains a bike. Definitely a lot of cool depth to his character. Doesn't look like there are any gems out in the quarry right now. Then again, it was only a short while since we were last here. Okay, before we head into the mine, I'm probably going to stop by the house right quick and pick up some food. Because, yeah, the mines at this point are definitely tough. The enemies we've seen down there have been really, really strong and have been doing a number on my health the last time we were in there. Let's grab a roots platter and we'll grab some pale broth. That's a nice quick heal. Alright, these can go down there. Definitely want to gather as many winter roots as we can, since those are useful for making roots platter, which, as I said before, is one of the best recipes you can make when you're going in the mines. Let's head to floor 100. Definitely want to remember that lava pool for later, as there's a certain fish we can catch there that is really difficult to catch. Let's see how far we can get down here, and if we can get any good gemstones. Got some solar essence. As you go farther down into the mines, the enemies you'll typically run into here, some will carry void essence, but there are some that will drop solar essence, so it's a good way to obtain both of these items. And they both make good gifts for the wizard, but you'll mainly want to use them for certain recipes going forward, as they will be useful for quite a few different things we can make. Ooh, there's a squid kid. Definitely want to take this guy out. That's slightly disappointing. He only had that on him. And this is very dangerous. We got swarms of lava bats. Come here, you. And get here. Just make you go away, please. I mean, it's fine. We can sell these bat wings for money. Go away, you. Alright, there goes the mist. Oh, we got some rubies over here. Those will make a very nice sum of money for us. So as we're going down the mines here, some things we could talk about. So I've been quite happy the last few days because, oh, we're in an area overrun with monsters. Great. So I've been very happy for this weekend because this is a time where I've scheduled some time off from work just so that I can have some time to myself, since I've been working like for the majority of the pandemic. So I just really needed a break and a little vacay for myself, and things have been pretty good so far. So I've definitely been having some fun with some of the stuff. I've been just mostly relaxing and playing some games I've been meaning to play. Been making some pretty good progress in Xenoblade 2 in the last couple of days. I haven't really been doing a lot of story missions right now. I've been mainly focusing on the side content, because I'm at a point in the game where a lot of side quests open up for a lot of the blades that I currently had. And I also managed to unlock some blades very recently that also gave just a lot of big rewards for us. Man. So got a lot of stuff from those. Just, wow, look at all that. That makes me happy with all those rewards. Alright, floor 105. That gives us another checkpoint. Very happy with that. And what else do we have here? There's a void spirit and another. Near you. Did you go away, slime? Just really gotta be careful down here, because the enemies hit hard and they can quickly swarm you and just deal so much damage. Oh, we got a secret note from that guy. So what does this say? To Haley and Emily, hope you two are doing well. We sent you your favorite gifts. Pink cake and sunflowers for Haley, gemstones and wool for Emily. Love, Mom and Dad. So that gives a nice hint on Emily and Haley's favorite items. I've already talked a bit about what they liked, but that is also just a good source of information about them. So actually, it just kind of slipped my mind that pink cake is actually one of Haley's favorites. So able to make that recipe that could be very good for upping your relationship with her. Both of those characters are available bachelorettes too, so another secret note. So yeah, definitely good information. Alex's strength training diet, complete breakfast, salmon dinner. I've learned to love this food. I can feel the protein. Yeah, those are also the two only favorite items that Alex has, so it's definitely a nice hint. Wow, another strange bun. So I think that might make a good gift for a certain NPC coming up. Yeah, but it's nice that we're getting these secret notes. It's nice just to have a quick reference on what certain characters like. I mean, by this point, I have a very good idea on the likes of certain villagers in Stardew Valley. So, it's pretty easy for me to keep a lot of that in mind. So, probably want to head back up very soon. It is almost midnight. Just want to see if we can grab a few other things up here. That could be helpful to us. Definitely want to gather as much gold as we can, because we need gold to upgrade our tools, and it'll be useful for a few other things going forward. Okay, don't really want to focus on you, just want to see if there's anything else we can grab. Nope. Okay, we'll head back up. This was a very productive day. Head back up and get back to the farm. So yeah, already very productive day. We got so much good stuff. So let's start selling this. We can pretty much sell most of the things we gathered. We're not going to need too many of these, and we just need as much money as we can. We'll save the cave carrots because those are very good. Purple mushroom will be good for a recipe, so we'll hold on to that. Actually, no, we won't sell the strange bun. That's just good for some cheap health if we need it. Magma Geo we'll definitely want to keep. And then we got these, which we can make into recipes. Oh, and some crystal fruit jelly. It's good, too. Alright, let's make some recipes right quick. Let's make that pale broth and some root splatter. Very good. Alright, that was a very productive day. Very happy with that. Yeah, made a good chunk of money, but we're definitely going to need more if we're going to get this barn upgrade. Alright, day 11. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. And our next living off the land. There's a couple fish you can only find in winter. Squid and lingcod. Squid can be caught from the ocean in the evening. Lingcod can be found in freshwater all day. Of course, there's rumors of extremely rare and unique fish that can only be found in particular seasons, but I don't have any information on them. So that might be something we could actually focus on very soon. Because there is a new fish we'll be able to grab in this season. Oh, good morning, Mr. Hayden. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just want to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We've been honored with a coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Well, I shall let you get back to your work. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed in the museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. You got the rusty key. It's been added to your wallet. So this is our reward for donating all of those items to the museum. We got ourselves an old key. And we'll be seeing what that does very soon. Because it is definitely very important. Right now, got some caviar. We can make that into some good money. And have anything else we can make into preserves? No, we really don't. It's very nice we got some more roe to be converted into caviar. Definitely be making some good money off of that in this season. It's kind of a shame that winter is just a time where it's really hard to make money, since one of the key aspects of the game, farming, just gets completely nerfed this season where you're not able to grow certain things, at least for the time being. Maybe we will see something very soon that will allow us to grow other crops, but for now, our options are very limited. Let's grab all those mushrooms. And we still got eggs we need to donate. Alright, all of our poultry seem to be doing well. No new things for us yet, but it's okay. It'll still be a little while before we see the big thing that we need. So our bunny still needs time to grow. Ooh, winter root. We definitely need that. Alright, time to harvest some more milk. Thank you very much, girls. We can get this made into some cheese for us. And we got some geodes we can crack open, and then I'm thinking we might head back into the mines. We got that winter root we could drop off at the fridge. Just so we have plenty of resources for later. Okay, I think the next birthday coming up is probably not going to be for a little while, which will give us plenty of time to focus on other tasks. Ooh, we have a job here. Oh yeah, the next birthday is Harvey. That is very easy to do. Given our current recipes, though... Now, we can work on something for him. I need tuna for a dish I'm making. Alright, so we got ourselves a fishing mission today. That should be easy to take care of. Just want to head down to the ocean after we get these geodes cracked open. There's still a lot of minerals we need to get for the museum. And then after we take care of these missions, how about we stop by the thing that we need to use our new old key for. Wow, 2 days in a row I've gotten the dwarven gadget. That is interesting. We don't really need that anymore, but still pretty neat. So yeah, we can see now in our wallet, we have the rusty key from Gunfer. We'll be seeing what that does very soon. I just want to focus on getting this mission done, as it is very good for making us money. As I said before, we really need the money if we're going to get this barn. Dried starfish. It's nice we find some nautilus shells here. And a bunch of trash items. Bleh. So I think I said this before, but the nautilus shell you're not able to find until winter on the beach. It's when they spawn in, and you do need to get one of them for the community center. So just something to keep in mind. This is just a nice little time for us to get some fishing in, and also make a little money. As I said before, I'm on a break from work for the next couple of days, and what's really nice about the timing of this break is that it just so happens that I scheduled this so I would have this break while the Runaway Guys Coliseum is running this year. Yeah, it's happening a little earlier in the year than it normally is. But I am very much looking forward to this. Like, the whole Runaway Guys crew and all their friends just coming together for playing games and different activities and music is just really exciting. And just very nice to see this community come together and raise money for a good cause. Because Lord knows we need something good to distract us from some things that have been going on. And I'm not talking about COVID. I don't know, there's just been some things that have been really, really bad lately, and I just feel awful that I'm not able to do anything to help the people that are affected by all this crap that's going on, and I don't know, it's just very awkward for me. But at the very least, I'm very happy I have this opportunity to play some games over on Twitch and distract myself from that kind of awfulness, where I can just have a good time, stay happy and positive, and maybe make someone else's day in the meanwhile, you know? So in terms of other stuff that's been going on, so I was actually talking with some people and discussing things in one of our Discord servers. And we're kind of talking with some people about maybe starting our own friend lock, which will be pretty fun. So I've been a really, really big fan of Salty DK Dan's friendlock videos. They're definitely the things that really caught my attention when it comes to his channel content, and just really loved his friendlock videos, and just being able to take part in something like that is something I've really wanted to do ever since I saw his vids. So yeah, I've been really excited for that, and getting to actually talk to people about this has been very fun, and just kind of throwing out ideas on how we want to take this challenge and the various things we want to do. Just been very fun, especially for me as a longtime Pokemon fan. Just getting to experience the series again in a unique way is always good. Alright, we're taking care of that mission for Linus, so how about we finally see what we can do with that old key we saw all that time ago. Now, if you may recall, there was a certain point in our time here in Stardew Valley where we saw Vincent and Jazz hanging around an old sewer grate by the forest. And while we were there, we heard a noise that was very concerning to us. So this is what this has all been leading up to. By donating various things to Gunfer, it will enable us to access this... Ooh, what's this? Amphibian fossil. Neat. So by donating all that stuff, it unlocks the access to this area for us so that we can finally do this. Oh man, it's been a long time since we first had that scene, so I definitely appreciate it finally starting to pay off. Let's take a roll rusty key here and unlock the door. You unlock the sewer hatch with the rusty key. Oh boy, it is stinky down here. There's some interesting things here. If we try to go for that door, there's some kind of force field blocking your path. There's this little statue here. Statue of Uncertainty. The statue can help you change professions. Make an offering for 10,000 G. So what that does is allow you to change the various jobs you get when you reach level 5 or 10 in one of your skills. So if you kind of regret one of the decisions you made, you can talk to that statue, make a donation, and change to whatever job you want. But the main reason I want to go over here is this guy. A human visitor? This is most unusual. I'm Krobus, merchant of rare and exotic goods. Please don't tell anyone about me. Humans tend to destroy things they can't understand. Boy, is that true. So we got ourselves a very unique shop. Krobus here sells a lot of different stuff for us. We can buy Void and Solar Essence. We can buy a bunch of mixed seeds, which are good for the farm. We got some various decorations that can be placed on the farm or inside of our house. Some different recipes that could be made. And now for the big things. He can sell us a Void Egg. A jet black egg with red flecks. It's warm to the touch. I'm not going to buy this from him right away, but at some point very soon, I would highly recommend buying this, because this will allow us to obtain things that are very, very interesting and important for some things that will be happening later down the line. He also has a star drop for 20,000 G. Of course, there's a limited supply of star drops in the game, so you'll definitely want to pick this up once you have the money for it. And these recipes are just pretty fine overall. I'm not going to focus on these. But then we have this, the Return Scepter. This thing is worth 2 million G. The golden handle quivers with raw potential. Hold the scepter to the sky and return home at will. So you basically have a free eject button that allows you to warp back home at any time. This thing is definitely going to be a long-term goal of ours to obtain because it is so flippin' good. We'll definitely want to grab that. But yep, that's everything that Krobus can do for you right now. And once you talk to Krobus, if you go into your relationship screen here, we can see that he is actually somebody we can talk to and improve our relation with. So there are various gifts we can give him. His birthday is, wouldn't you know it, the 1st of winter. So I like to think that Krobus is the shadow creature that we saw on the 1st of winter who gave us the magnifying glass. We're just kind of poking out, trying to see what is going on outside of his home, and we just happened to catch him while he was doing his investigating. So yeah, that's fairly interesting. Krobus is definitely an interesting character here, especially since he's one of the few non-human NPCs in the game. And one of the few NPCs who is a friendly version of an enemy that we encounter down in the mines, which I also think is really cool. It definitely adds a lot of depth to the character. Let's go ahead and sell a bunch of this stuff we don't need. So we can make that crystal fruit into... Actually, with the birthday that's coming up, I'm thinking we might want to make a different thing with that. Alright, let's recycle all this. Kitty, move! Kitty! It's got some flowers. And some seaweed. With the time we currently have, I am thinking we could try to do this one other thing. Kind of want to demonstrate as many different things we can do in this season as we can, and with one of them, and just how much time we have left in this day, I think we could try it. What I want to do is grab a recipe that improves our fishing skill. We have plenty of Dish of the Sea, so we can do that. And there's a certain thing I really want to make. Yeah, the cork bobber. Wood, hardwood, and slime. Yeah, we should easily be able to make that now. So that is a fishing tackle that I highly recommend making. It's definitely very good. So the cork bobber slightly increases the size of your fishing bar. That'll be good. And what I want to do is head down to the forest, as there's something we're able to do down here that we weren't able to do before. So as we learned from our previous sessions, there are certain fish that can only be caught during a certain season, and they are the legendary fish, being very hard to obtain and can net you a lot of money should you catch them. And one of them just so happens to be found here in the winter. We found the scapula. So what we have to do is go to this island here, and we want to hang at this spot. Eat that to improve our fishing skill for quite a bit of time. And let's start fishing. Whoop, there it is, right away. So I went with the cork bobber because this makes the fishing bar so big, so we have a better chance of getting this thing in the area. Oh, this thing moves around a lot. It is definitely harder to catch than the angler we saw in fall. God, that was crazy. Yeah, this thing's a monster. And we need to try our hardest to catch this thing. I'm gonna make a goal of it to try to catch this thing over the course of our winter sessions. Maybe, if we can get it here. Oh, come on, you. Stay put. There we go! the glacier fish. This is one of the legendary fish. Can only be caught in that spot in the winter. Oh boy! I am happy we were able to do that. That thing just... It used to give me so much freaking trouble when I was playing this game like so many years ago. And we were able to get it. So right away, since we still got some time in this day, I want to head back into the sewer because there is something we can catch down here. So the thing also mentioned that the book in the library talking about the legendary fish said that there was something lurking in the sewers. Now this one, unlike the other legendary fish, you're able to catch in any season. You can also catch carp down here, which is kind of concerning. We're in the sewers, why would you want to catch this thing? You can also fish up some algae, so it's a good place to gather that should you need it for recipes. But yeah, we'll spend the rest of this day trying to catch things here, and if we can't, then we can just head up. What's nice about the sewers is that's also a quick shortcut between town and the forest, as you have two entrances, one at the south part of town, and then one at the southernmost part of the forest map. So it's a nice quick way to travel between these two locations. Yeah, I am really happy I was able to get that glacier fish. That thing gave me so much trouble when I tried to catch it like so many years ago. So happy I was able to get that thing. But yeah, with that, we only have a few more of the legendary fish to catch. So I probably said this before, but you can only catch one of the legendary fish in the game. So once you catch it, you're no longer able to obtain it. So we don't have any more opportunities to catch the glacier fish. Speaking of fishing, there's some things we could do in the mines to try to catch some very exclusive fish. But we don't have to focus on that right now. We still have other jobs to do. I just felt like I'd dedicate this day to fishing since we had a fishing mission from Linus. Also just a good way to make money in this season overall since we don't have access to farming. Of course, I get it when I'm taking... Of course it shows up when I take a drink. It's a legendary fish there, much easier to catch. The mutant carp. So yeah, that was definitely something. We caught two very rare fish. They're about the same in value. But it's good to get both of them. Alright, this day is just about over, so let's head back to the farm, sell all of our beauties, and then we can plan what we're going to do in the next few days. So with the money we're going to be making, we should be... Yeah, we'll definitely be about halfway to the point where we can get the... so we'll be able to afford the upgrade for the barn very soon. As the green algae we could store for now. By this point, I would recommend building another fish pond, especially for raising something like squid. But for the time being, we don't have to worry about that. Can we grab our bait, please? We still need that. And white algae we can make into some recipes. Very good. Okay, that was a very productive day. We actually got a lot done. That makes me very happy. Oh man, I almost thought I was gonna choke on my freaking drink when we had that thing spawn. But yeah, with that, we made a lot of money. Whoo boy. Oh man, that is so good. Makes me really happy I took that one fishing job that improves the rating of the fish I catch. Because, yeah, we are about halfway to being able to afford the barn upgrade. That is going to be very good. It's going to be sunny tomorrow. Good to hear. So we got a new letter here. Hey there, has some extra wood lying around. I thought maybe you could use it. Take care. Thank you, Robin. Hayden, I'm researching the forgotten art of shadow divination. I require an item known as Void Essence. Bring it to me, and you'll be rewarded. So I got a mission from the wizard, Dark Regions. So we'll definitely want to take care of that. So we've gathered plenty of Void Essence when we were down in the mines. I'm going to grab 2 because I want to give one of those as a gift to the wizard. And then I think what I'm going to do is... So I want to grab a vegetable we have, and... specifically, I'm looking for a vegetable. Yeah, we have plenty of corn, so we can do this. So I'm gonna pickle some corn in the preserve jar and see if we can get some pickles ready for Harvey before his birthday. As one of Harvey's favorite items is pickles. So I got some other stuff we could talk about. I've just been checking out a few different things lately online. I've been trying to watch a few more different channels and whatnot, and been tuning into some streamers from time to time. Earlier today, I was watching a stream from Saberspark, who does a lot of cartoon and animation reviews on his channel, usually of a spicy nature. And yeah, he was doing a stream where he was watching and talking about a certain show. Oh, that just... I don't know, it was kind of an interesting thing to really talk about. So he was watching these episodes of what's basically a Jehovah's Witness show, which is all about talking about having faith in Jehovah and following in this faith. And something that is quite interesting. I've never been too much of a religious person myself, because I attended a Catholic school when I was really young, but I never really got too into the religion itself. But this was an interesting series of videos he was watching, especially with some of the lessons they were teaching, and yeah, we should have enough time for that. But yeah, it was just a very interesting thing. I must say the production values on the show he was watching were actually kind of good. Like, the animation wasn't terrible by any stretch of the imagination. It seems like the people who were working on it actually cared about the things that they wanted to talk about and try to illustrate that in a unique way that would appeal to people. And yeah, I think with the... and kind of discussing those kind of themes about having faith in your God and stuff, and doing what you can to live a good life, I think it had a good message to it. I'm not saying it's perfect, obviously, but it's just interesting to experience, you know? Alright, we got a gift to give to the wizard. And we could check in with the traveling merchant, but I really don't want to spend any money, given what we are planning very soon. I'll take that snail, though. We can make that into some sashimi, which will make a good gift for what potentially could be our future spouse for this game. We already have a really good relationship with this guy. Yeah, nothing here is really appealing to me. We could grab coffee beans, but those can be obtained in other ways. And it's not like we can actually grow those this season, so we'll hold off on that. Let's go check in with our buddy Rasmodius. Ah, you brought it! You've earned my gratitude, and a 1000 G reward. Now go. And this is because I like you. Just made some good money from that mission. And looks like we got some other stuff to take care of. Nope, wait a minute. Of course, it'd be almost an hour into this session where we would have some troubles. Jeez, we were straight up disconnected. No. This session was going so well, too. Oh, geez, the freaking internet? Oh, dear. Yeah, we straight up had the internet disconnect on us.